Well, all those rumors that you heard about me being dead or abducted are obviously inaccurate. They say if the good die young, my old Henri Butt's going to be around here for a long, long time. But seriously, it's great to see all of you tonight. Tell you what, past 2 weeks, they have been something else. Sometimes you gotta take some time out to take care of family things that are going on and take care of personal things that are going on. We've been helping our daughter with some transitions that she's been going through and been playing full-time grandma and grandpa babysitter. And then we had an entire week of over 100-degree temperatures out here, and it has just been horrible to come out here in the daytime. But we are out here tonight, and we've already got this first gifting tree set up. I'll show you what we got going on if we don't flood it out with the IR light. We've got some jack links and a big bottle of molasses, 2 jars of peanut butter, got some pickled herring and kipper snacks, got apples, moon pies, beans and rice, popcorn, got a great big bag of dried fruit and nut mix, and the Vienna sausages.
Apples.
I said apples. I want to say thank you also to everybody that got a shirt a couple weeks ago. I hope you enjoy them. And thanks to everybody else that has helped and contributed with this. You know, sometimes when we do a name shout out, some people prefer to remain anonymous. Some people don't mind it being said. So I usually just end up putting the lettering, the name and initial, or initial and last name at the beginning of the video to say thank you. That's probably about the best way I know of to go about that. But it is still probably a good 87, 88 degrees out here right now. It was sweltering hot all this last week. About pushed myself into a sunstroke almost, or heat exhaustion, trying to help the oldest get stuff moved around and things taken care of, and had to take a little time out for myself to kind of get over that. And the bright daylight and the heat are just a little overwhelming for me at the moment, so might just be doing some of these night walks for the next few weeks until the temperatures back off a little bit.
It'll be over soon enough.
Well, you ready to get back here and we'll load up that other gifting tree?
Yep.
These guys have been stone quiet through the daytime lately, and I can't blame them. I think our heat index was 113 to 117 most days with 101 temperatures. It's been pretty nasty out. Yeah, and I might, for the time being, or at least for the next few weeks, maybe try to incorporate a few odd and end videos that are kind of relatable to all of this, but not out here in the heat so much, doing the walkthroughs just to kind of wait out these dog days.
Yeah, we've had a couple of days we've been able to get out here, but not really spend a lot of time.
Now, we have got some brand new wireless microphones and we're trying those out. So if it sounds a little odd or if they're a little poppy, we won't know until we get back up to the house and put it on the computer where we can listen to it. But the only way to find out if it's going to work is to bring it out and try it. Just kind of watching for eye shine as we go along here. Yeah, I posted that older video last week, the rest of that night camera footage from when we were down at Lyle's at the farm, and that was right at the peak of where I was feeling my worst and really didn't come outside much. So sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. All right, guys, come on. Where are you tonight?
I feel like they're closer to Skunk Island. Oh, I just heard it.
Yeah, I just heard a grunt off to our right.
Well, come on. You're welcome, you know.
Come on, babies. It's cooled down enough now. Come on.
It didn't sound quite as deep as Junior, so it might be little man took. Somebody's with us. Oh, come on.
I'll tell you what might be interesting for the next few weeks if you guys want to try it. If you've got some stories you want to share, just send them to me. And Maybe we'll read a couple of them and put some visualization and stuff with it. If anybody's ever been on the edge of heat stroke or had heat stroke, it takes it all out of you. It takes a little bit to bounce back from that. So if I sound a little winded and overstressed, that's the reason why right now.
Lucky it wasn't worse.
Yeah, Rachel brought some stuff down here the other day in the daytime, and I was just not feeling like hiking out here with her with the camera. But everything was already cleaned out at that first tree.
I feel like they love to see us carrying this bucket.
All right, guys, come on. Somebody wave or poke your head out.
Just a little bit.
I don't see anything right here.
Oh, I was kind of telling them the other day that we didn't have enough branches to set this stuff up. I think I see a couple on the back. I'm gonna look. Yeah. Well, they're not exactly where I need
I
them,
guess
but
if you're
okay.
8 foot tall, you can use those.
Oh, they're funny.
Well, let's go ahead and get that stuff put out for them.
I've got a cough. Excuse me.
Can you see all right, or do you need the light that I have?
I'm okay. I'm gonna hang this bag and let them get to the apples.
Now, there should be a couple jars of peanut butter and pretty much all the same stuff that was set out at the first tree.
All right. I'm laughing with these tall limbs.
Yeah,
Probably not going to be able to use this.
Couldn't reach up there to poke them in there. It's every bit of
And I
10
know
foot
this
up there to the top of that.
mic is flopping on my chest here, so I'm going to hope it's not too clanky.
And we just do the best we can do with what we got to work with. So
Yeah. Getting pretty good at this. Okay.
it's all right if you leave part of that on there. I think
Well,
they'll
I
be
just
okay
nicked
with
my
it.
finger, and I don't want to let anybody get cut. Bless them. Although they're probably smarter than I am with it. Okay.
Well, they have definitely been patient with us over this heat wave.
Yeah, I've been finding stuff up by the house, so I know that's their way of saying they miss us.
I'd taken 2 of those great big black totes that you mix mortar or cement in and put them inside the chicken pen and filled those full of water, and they've got 2 1-gallon waterers and then a 5-gallon bucket with a big drinking cup on it. So, a lot of water for them.
Yeah.
And I filled those 2 big totes up, and next morning both of them were empty, but the chick waterers, the gallon waterers and the 5-gallon bucket were fine. There's no holes in those totes. They're brand new, so.
We're really proud of them. They've left the birds alone, and pretty much the garden.
I promised Junior as soon as they start laying eggs, we're going to be bringing him some.
Yeah. I've found a couple of footprints in the garden, but that's it.
Well, I don't even see the rocks over there on the stack.
Okay, word of warning, the only thing worse than a paper cut is a sardine can cut.
I know. The rocks are gone.
Uh-uh. No.
They got them hiding back here.
I wonder if they had trouble putting them back, or
They're probably sitting back here clacking on them. They associate the rock clack with the food
looking for
bucket.
snack. Yeah.
Probably banging on the rocks, making the food
Bless
would
'em.
magically appear.
Let me go ahead.
Well, go ahead and give it a shot.
All right, babies.
There we go.
There. You know that ground is getting further down every day.
I think my legs are growing.
I wish mine were growing.
I'll tell you what, let's go up there to the log and sit down for a few
corral?
minutes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
See if we hear these guys kind of crunching around a little bit. I don't know if these microphones are going to be any account for that.
Look
but
here.
Yep.
Huh. That granddaddy has been there a while.
Well, I really didn't have anything big or elaborate to discuss tonight. Just trying to update everybody with what the last couple weeks have been.
So we appreciate everybody missing our presence and being concerned. Thank you for that. Guess we feel the same way if we haven't seen you for a little while and wondering how everybody is. It's all extended family. Oh, come on, babies. I feel you. Come on. So, babe.
Saw a little glimmer
I
of something
did.
back there.
I'm just going to step around.
And the primary reason we got these microphones is before that, if she got more than 3 feet
Hey,
away
baby.
from you, you couldn't hear a word she was saying.
Oh, come on.
Come on out here, guys.
Come on. It's all right. Just us. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. We're going to come sit if you want to come sit.
that we used to do a thing on Saturdays called the Weekend Woo. I was thinking about that the other day. Maybe do some kind of similar 1 day a week storyline of other people's experiences or something. If they want to send them to me, I can read them and put some kind of visual with it and make little storyline videos for them once a week.
If there's specific questions or something that Anku can help with, then it might be that we can make arrangements for that, although I'd have to run it past the board.
Yeah, right now for the next few weeks, probably the next month or so, it's going to be kind of hit and miss with schedules with our daughter and babysitting the granddaughter and all of that stuff. So it's going to take us a minute to get all that sorted out. And I was just thinking of something I could do up there at the house and put something together for them.
Mm. Change is good sometimes. I'm watching. I'm really feeling more behind us.
Yeah.
There's cold air right behind you right now.
I'm going to walk up that creek bed. If you want to grab the bucket, we'll just head on up that way.
Well, come on.
I hate to be a party pooper, but this heat has just knocked it out of me lately.
It's funny because we just had rain day after day after day. And now it's just dry as a bone. Well, did I miss?
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
I've got one here too, but
There's a empty can there and one right there by your feet.
let me go see. I was sure I got them all. Is that like taking your plate back to the buffet?
Yeah, everything's still there.
Okay.
Well, guys, we're going to head on back up to the house and get back into the air conditioning for right now. Appreciate you tagging along.
Thanks for your patience.
If you got a story you want to share, my email will be in the description box. You guys have a great night, and we'll catch you farther down the trail. Thanks.
Bye-bye.